Hey guys, and welcome to the Little Joe Show. This week, I'm going to show you my 5 favorite Delta Blues licks. And the first 3 of them are going to be in open D. And that is D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. There's the first string. That's the 6th string. So as you guys know, I love Robert Johnson. We're just going to start with him. And he did one song called Preachin' Blues, Up Jump the Devil. And it was in, I think he might have done it in open E. I do it in open D. Same tuning, though. Here's the lick. All right, there's the lick. So what are we doing there? Let me fix my little finger pick. I've switched to these. So what we're doing is we're going... All right. All that is I'm on the first string, and I'm going to go 12, 12, and then, and I've showed you this before, I call it like a chuck. And that's where I just take my thumb pick, and instead of hitting and letting it ring, I hit and immediately mute it with this part of my hand. So that it sounds almost like a snare hit. So I'm going string 1, 12, 10, and then 9 on string 2. And then I'm going boom, down, up, down. Like that. Boom, beat, boom, boom, boom. All right, that's my first lick that I love the most. All right, next lick is from another favorite of mine, Mississippi Fred McDowell. Okay, he's fantastic. He does a lot in open D. So, this is off Highway 61. All right, I'm going to play that again. Let me get this thing a little more situated. I've always had issues with these, and I'm still growing into these finger picks. All right. So we're going to basically, I put my first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and I just kind of get one of these boom, ba, boom, ba. And I just hit bump, ba, bump, strings 1 and 2. All that is 3 open on string 1, 3 open on string 2, and then I take my first finger, 1st fret on the 3rd string and pull it off, and then I play the 4th string. So, all right, what's that next part? Okay, the next part is basically you're going to go to string 4 and you're going to 3 off, 3 off. And then string 5, 3 off. And then you can either go string 6, 3 up a little bit, and then play string 4, or you can go and play string 5 at the 5th fret. So again, and that's that lick from Mississippi Fred McDowell. And hey, all these guys that I mentioned, I wish you would go check them out because they are fantastic players, and you're going to really just get a depth of knowledge from listening to them. All right, last lick in open D. Okay. This one is sort of a short lick, but it's one I got from Blind Willie Johnson. All right. He uses that, or I use, the 6/4 rhythm. All right, and all that's happening is we're going 6/4, 6/4 on this first string, 5, 7, 5, 3 off, and then 5 on the 2nd string. So, it's a fantastic lick. And any of these licks you can fit into your arrangements, but go check him out. Go check all these players out. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to switch to my open G guitar. All right, guys, here I am back with my guitar that's in open G. You guys probably recognize it from many of my videos. And open G is D, G, D, G, B, D. All right, and that's the first string. That's the sixth string. We're going to go back to the fountain of living water that I call Mississippi Fred McDowell. And we're going to look at another one of his licks. And this one's from a song called Dark Clouds Horizon. And I like it. And he plays it fingers. I play it with a slide, but let me play it for you. And as he goes, it gets faster and faster. Here's the basic lick. Now I'm going to show you two ways to play it. So, with fingers, you're going to go to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. You're going to go 2, 1, 2, as far as strings, at the 1st fret, or 3rd fret, excuse me. And then on the 3rd string, 5, 3, and bend. And then on the 4th string, 5, 3, open, 5, and that's the lick. I like the sound of it with a slide, and this is how I play with a slide. So I do some behind the slide stuff with it, and I just like it better that way. I can get it faster. And add more things in. All right, so what are we doing? We're going to take the slide to the 3rd fret and play string 2, 1, 2. And then I lift the slide up and I play with my first finger, the 1st fret on the 2nd string. So, and then 3rd fret, 3rd string, and kind of come up, and then 5, 3, open, 5 on the 4th string. So, all right, and that's that lick, 2 different ways that you can play it. Now, one of my next favorite licks, of course, again, is going to be Robert Johnson. He does lots of my favorite stuff. And we've probably tread this ground before on this channel, but that's okay, because we're just talking about my favorites this week, and I'm showing you how to do them. Oh, and if you need the tabs to them, that's over on Patreon. Membership is $1 a month over there. All right, and I do put out some videos just for all members, so if you just want to become a free member and enjoy the free videos, go over there for that. All right, that's just a basic intro from Robert Johnson, all right? So, what are we doing? We're going to the 12th fret on the first 2 strings. You can do it either way. You can let it be open. You can do it with 2 fingers. You can do it with 1 finger. Like that on the first 2 strings. And basically, what you can do is slide in, bum, 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 like that, twice. And then on the 2nd string, 12, slide into 12. And then you're going to play 12 on the 3rd string. So again, what did we do? We did that again. 12 on the 2nd, 12 on the 3rd, and then we're going to go 3 off on the 3rd string, and then that 5th fret on the 1st string. Again. And this part is just I take my 2nd finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 4th string, and I play the 3rd string open. And I move it down the 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. So that's just 3. We're pulling it up some on the 5th string. And then string 4, string 6. And then I come up with my 1st finger on this D chord, and then down with my thumb. And I just mute it real quick, so. All right, and all that D chord is I take my first finger, second string, first fret, second finger, third string, second fret, and open fourth string, open first string. So again. That's all there is to that one. All right, so that one's a lot of fun. Now, I love one of the things Sunhouse does, and I'm going to show it to you, and that's Death Letter Blues. And I know I've given a lesson on this before. This is just such a great lick. All right, all that is I'm going on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and I'm pulling up. I fret it with my second finger and pull up. So I'm going pull up, and then basically I just come up with my first finger. And I've had to alter the way I do things a little because of these finger picks. The fake nails, man, I would really advise you guys against fooling with fake nails. All right. And then 3rd fret, we're going to basically do the strings 2, 3, and 4. And then open. And then 5th fret, 1st string, and give it a nice wide, you know. All right, guys, those are some of my favorites. Some of the other little notable, here's some honorable mentions, if you will. Charlie Patton has a move where he goes, where he'll go up like, that. It's hard for me to play, but all right, and what's he doing there? We're going 5th string and then just strumming like that. And then we're doing the 12, 12, 12, 12 on the 1st string. And then 2nd string. And then 3rd string. And then you go up to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th fret on the 1st string. And it's very hard for me to do this, so it probably doesn't sound great. When you hear him do it, it's amazing. All right, and all I'm doing there is, and he does it, 1st string, he'll go 17, and he'll strum the chords too. Kind of like this. And then he just goes 12, 12, 12, string 1, 2, 3. It's a great lick. Again, it'll be in the tabs. Okay, so I can't go on without this quick honorable mention that I like from Little Son Jackson. And he does this, of course, he doesn't use, you know, he doesn't use a slide for it, but basically it's, so he's going on the 1st string, 5, 5, 3, 2nd string, 3, 1, 3rd string, 3, open, and then 4th string, 3, and then open 3rd, 3rd string open, or 3rd string 3rd, and then open. So really reminds me a lot too of Tommy McLennan's style, where he gets all that. Anyway, guys, have fun with these licks. Use them as a launching pad to something else for yourselves too. You know, take them, incorporate them into your own playing. If you're interested in joining me over on Patreon and becoming part of that little blues community, membership's $1. There will be a link in the description. All right, guys. See you on Friday for a quick lick. And all you guys on Patreon, I'll see you tomorrow for your lesson.